This is Kim Lindsay.
And this is Sean Bednard. Only one game or one play into the series, and Davison's already crossed the Vikings half field.
Yeah, we had a short kick, and we've had two running plays, and have picked up about 25 yards on the first two plays.
Now, a big key we're going to have to focus on in this game is the fact that Davison has lost their lead running back, Maverick Prine, to a cracked rib.
Oh.
He played last week, and he didn't play. He's not playing this week.
Wow.
So we're going to have to see how that's going to hinder Davison's running attack.
Oh, nice pitch back there.
3 plays in, and Davison's almost in the red zone.
Playing quarterback for the Cardinals right now is Dalton Root, number 33.
Really?
Running a little option play there. I don't know if you can't see on our tight screen here, but Flint Northern has a team of about 20 players. So there are many injuries tonight. They're going to be in deep trouble.
Yeah, this game could be decided a lot earlier if there's any injuries.
This is the first game in the new Saginaw Valley South Conference.
Yeah.
There's a Davison, looks to be a touchdown. Run in by Jacob Davis, number 31, and Davison's on the board a minute and 24 seconds into the game.
Well, you know, they want to get quick scores and just put this game away early. The Vikings haven't had too good of a defense past 2 games. They've given up 97 points already to opposing teams, only having 38 themselves.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough night if that's the way the defense is going to be played.
And that was just a really quick series by Davison. About 4 or 5 plays on that series after the
4.
short kick. Yeah.
Matt Nikolai to attempt the extra point here for the Cardinals. It's a good sign right through the middle. We had a couple of missed extra points last week.
Yeah, that was a tough game for Davison. They fought hard, but just couldn't beat Midland in a 31-20 dispute.
Tough opponent last week.
Yeah, for sure.
So tonight we have Flint Northern. Like I said, it's the first game in our new Saginaw Valley South Conference configuration. There's a North Conference, which with that game last week against Midland was a crossover game. Next week we go on the road over to a familiar foe at Flushing.
Yeah, so we'll see how they do next week against a former Big 9 rival.
Last night, the girls' volleyball team was victorious against Midland Dow. That was a big victory for the girls.
Yeah, they played hard and won 3-1. So, good job to them.
All right, Nikolai to kick, and deep for Northern is Darrell Holmes.
Number 6, Darrell Holmes.
Let's see if they can get something started.
Oh, it's an onside kick. Oh, it's going to be recovered by Davison.
Nice play.
The ball did cross the 10 yards, and Davison has recovered on an onside kick.
Flint Northern did not expect to see that.
They'll take over on the Northern 41.
And already Davison's having a pretty big momentum in this game. And suddenly, Cardinals are back on the field.
Very nicely executed onside kick there. Nikolai got the ball to bounce high in the air, and nobody from Flint Northern went to the ball.
Yeah, that was a bad read by their return team.
I said the Vikings come in 0-2, Cardinals 1-1. Root still at quarterback. He gives up the middle to Molina.
And so far, no trouble with Maverick Prine out.
Molina picks up 12 and a Cardinal first down. First and 10 at the 28.
A pickup of 12, tackled by Theodore Turner of the Vikings.
Now, an interesting fact about last week's game for Davison, all their touchdowns came on the ground, so only 3 passes were completed for Pasco, so that might be why we're seeing Root in there tonight.
Yeah, no Pasco.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bad pitch. And picked up by Tanner Barrett.
I guess the loss is worse than a fumble. Or loss is better than a fumble, excuse me.
Root hung onto the ball for an extra long period of time there, and then he started getting wrapped up and couldn't get his arms free enough to make a good pitch. So they lose 1. Second and 11 for the Cardinals right on the Northern 30-yard line.
And we're seeing a similar play style as to last time we saw the Cardinals here at Cardinal Stadium, a basically run-heavy offense with minimal passing, and no passing as of now.
This is an end around.
Looking for the outside. And
Does not get to the corner. That was Barrett again. Picks up 1. It'll be 3rd and 10.
well, I'd imagine we're going to see a pass play here to start off this 3rd and 10 series.
3 minutes into the game, Davison scored on their first possession and then onside kicked and are looking to score again here early.
Yeah.
Molina, the lone setback. Root is under center. Going to come the other way in the end round. Inside handoff.
And no dice on that play.
That was Davis. Or no, sorry, Gabe Hodge. And he's taken down for a 2-yard loss. It'll be 4th down. Didn't get that defensive tackle block that time.
No. Gotta keep your blocks.
4th down, they're not going to punt, I don't think. Wouldn't do anything to punt here. You might pick up 10 yards on field advantage.
Yeah.
Hodge is in the pistol. Molina is directly behind him. Option to the right. Not going to make a first down here. He's actually going to lose another yard. Oh, Northern holds after the onside kick.
And we're going to see the Vikings offense take the field for the first time.
We'll see if that gives Flint Northern a little momentum here.
Now, the Flint Northern Vikings had a big offseason loss this offseason. They lost their pretty good quarterback in Richmond Lewis. He was a two-sport athlete playing both basketball and football, but he deferred to play football this season to focus on his basketball career.
So quarterback tonight is number 3, who's not on my roster. Went the wrong way, pitches the ball back, and there's going to be about a 5-yard takedown there.
Seem to not be on the same page for that play.
89 is Logan Richards, I believe, wearing 89 tonight.
Vikings Walker was brought down by number 81, Logan Richards. Number 89 of the Cardinals brings up 2nd down at 14 for the Vikings.
Cameron Edmonds on the tackle, number 89. Northern comes to their right and taken down for another loss of about 3.
Possibly a fumble. Oh, no.
Once again, it's Edmonds and Davison nose tackle, number 68. That's Matt Smith on the tackle.
And already just the first series of the game, 3rd and 17, so.
Looking to pass it. Throws it across the middle. It's intercepted. Oh, this has got a chance. He can beat him to the corner. Touchdown. He made it to the pylon.
Nice pick 6 for Davison. Read that quarterback's
That's
eye.
Taylor Orr on the pick. That was kind of a gift. Taylor was just in his coverage area, and the quarterback threw the ball directly to him.
Yeah, it's always nice when your defense is going for their offense.
Now the quarterback had his feet pointing one direction and he tried to throw it another. That's usually a recipe for disaster. So it's 6:22 left in the first quarter. Davison goes up 13-0, awaiting the extra point from Matt Nikolai. Davison's missing a player.
See that play again.
So we got 2 players coming out. You see the quarterback, he's got his feet all messed up here. Look at him throw back across his body.
Yeah, that was just an awkward throw from
Not good.
every angle. Just a good effort by Taylor Orr.
Nikolai's extra point is right through the middle. So 14-0, Davison goes up here early in the game, Sean.
And all that Flint Northern could do on that series was go backwards, really.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. It's too bad, too. Flint Northern very proud athletic school, especially football back in the day.
Yeah, but haven't found a winning record in the past 11 years. The last winning record coming 7-3 in 2001. And I mean, their sideline right now is basically empty.
Well, there's only, I counted on the roster, I counted 21, and when the kids ran out here, I counted 20.
Yeah.
That's tough.
It sure is.
All right, Nikolai to kick off for the Cards.
I don't think we'll see any fakery here.
They got the same split right up the middle of the field again. He's not, number 66 is way over on the hash.
Yeah, we might see Davison try to exploit it again.
No, now he's moving over. Nikolai's kick comes down at the 15. There's a hold there, not called. Breaks a few tackles and gets himself back to the 35. Taylor Orl's had his jersey just completely being held by a guy. So 1st and 10 for the Vikings on their own 35. We'll see Davison's defense.
Yeah, we'll see if Vikings can go forward finally.
Vikings will start on their 35. First down.
Now we have a different quarterback for the Vikings. Number 32 takes a direct snap, and he's tackled right at the line of scrimmage by a host of Cardinals. It's like Edmonds, Max McCombs, and number 34 for the Cards, Trevor Thomas. All of us tackle. Eris Hardrow is playing quarterback now for the Vikings. The quarterback is now playing wide receiver. The guy who started there.
Yeah, they have to switch players around on positions a lot with the limited roster of 20, like you
Look
said.
how little the guy is in the slot. Real little guy.
Yeah, Davison does beat them size-wise for sure.
Trying to get to the corner. Makes, oh, fumble! Davison's going to pick it up again. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals on the Viking 37.
2 turnovers already by the Vikings, and Davison just exploiting it. It's hard to score points when you can't keep the ball.
The ball carrier, number 20, is walking off with his shoulder hanging down. He got a little stinger there. Dropped the ball. So back out for the Cardinals, the offense, and Dalton Root's still their quarterback.
So far, he's been having a pretty good night, just pitching the ball off.
Up the middle to Molina. This one's going to get some big yards. Carries a tackler all the way down to the 19. Or I'm sorry, the 14.
They're just running right through this Vikings defense.
The ball down the Vikings 13-yard line. It was a 24-yard carry.
Root still in the gun. Gives to Molina again.
Push through for a couple
All the way down to the 6.
Molina down to the 6-yard line of the Vikings.
2nd and a long 2.
Run on by number 10, Raymond Roberts of the Vikings. Brings up 2nd down and 3 for the Cardinals.
Tonight we're seeing a pretty hungry Cardinals offense and defense. I mean, after that hard-fought loss at Midland last week, they want to come back and get a win. Get back on the winning side of the record.
Oh, look like we have movement. Nope. Molina walks in untouched. So Davison picks up his third touchdown here in the first 7.5 minutes of the game. I hate to say it, but this game could be very short. It could be a running clock all second half. Think about with these games is you can't get sloppy. You got to keep trying to execute, be as good as you can be, because you get some really nasty habits.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of resistance in the moment.
We'll have to see if Vikings get anything going next time they get the ball.
Extra point. He's going to have a tired leg here.
Yeah.
Another going right down the middle. So Davison 21, Flint Northern 0 with 4 minutes and 31 seconds left in the opening quarter, Sean.
Yeah, this Cardinals team came out and ready to play, and we could actually see second string out by halftime.
I don't think any of the city schools have a freshman team anymore, so you've just got varsity, junior varsity at all 3 of the city schools.
Yeah, and at that they can barely have enough for a varsity team.
Yeah, 20s.
Ladies and gentlemen, the varsity dance team is sponsoring a car wash Sunday, this Sunday, September 9th, from 1 to 4 o'clock.
So we'll see Nikolai kick it off here.
Here in the Oxford Bank. That's right here in Davison, this Sunday, September 9th.
I know summer is officially over. I take my daughter back to college tomorrow.
Where's she going to college?
Kalamazoo College.
Is it her first year?
No, second. All right, Nikolai has it teed up, and we're ready to go again. Another on. Oh, this is just a squibber. Oh, and it's going to be recovered by Davison again. He has possession. Is he in back? Again,
That was the
at the
quarterback.
Cardinal 27.
Dalton Root.
Yes. The receiver for Flint Northern just kind of stuck his hand down. And didn't pick it up.
So you're even seeing the quarterback get in there on the return team.
So Davison takes over on the Northern 26, another short field.
Davison hasn't really played offense on the other side of the field at all this game.
One play.
Yeah.
Root in the gun. Has Molina as his tailback. And the give is to Molina. Oh, he fumbled, but picks it back up. Gains maybe 4 there.
It's kind of an interesting move by Coach Emmendorf to put Dalton Root in over Brandon Basco.
Dalton is a junior. Brandon is a junior also.
Heavy competition for that quarterback.
Did he
job.
take snaps up in Midland last week? I wasn't at the game.
I couldn't tell you.
We got flags. Be a radio broadcast for a little while.
We'll get that video back for you. The sounds of our voice.
There it is. So we just had a 5-yard march off against the Cardinals for illegal procedure. This is the quarterback. He's going to hold it now. Pitch. No, he hangs on. He's going to go all the way. That's going to be 6.
You know, Kim,
Nice read there by Mr. Root.
You know, Kim, on that play, I saw just Flint Northern players just giving up. I mean, 2 of them fell on the ground, and some of them just didn't even go towards the quarterback. They were only within 3 or 5 yards of him, and no play on that.
So Davison picks up his 4th touchdown in the opening quarter. Actually, in the opening 8 minutes and 30 seconds.
Well, Davison came to play this game.
This is really sad, though.
Yeah. The once powerful Flint Northern team just being brought down to this level.
Nikolai again for the extra point. Ooh, that one's a little lower. There was a little, looked like the snap in the hold was just off, the timing was off just a little bit there, and so he was really stretched out when he kicked it. But he missed, what, a couple last week, right?
Yeah, he missed 2. That one just hit off the side of the...
Upright.
Yeah.
So 3:24 left in the opening quarter. Davison 27, Flint Northern 0.
It's interesting. In only 8.5 minutes, like you said, Davison has already scored more points than they did the entire four quarters of last week.
In case you're wondering at home, the running clock rules are once the score reaches a 35-point difference, but that has to be in the second half. So this first half will last its normal allotted time. If we get to that 35-point differential, the second half's going to be very quick because the clock doesn't stop for anything except scores, timeouts.
If the game progresses like this, I can imagine we're going to be seeing way more than 35.
You would think so. Nikolai kicks it. Deep kick. Picked up at the 16. Nice run back here. High tackle by number 55 of the Cardinals, Mike Walker.
And the return blocker just pushed Walker into the running kickoff.
38. The game will start. First down.
Waiting for a ball to come in from the northern sideline there.
We'll see if Flint Northern can make a first down for the first time this game.
Yeah, so far nothing. Only one positive play.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 on their own 38. We got more whistles here. We got a timeout. Timeout somebody. Timeout Flint Northern. They only got 10 players on the field again, I think. 3, 6. Yeah, they only have 10 players on the field. That makes it pretty tough.
Well, we have this timeout. Fred Jackson, the coach of Flint Northern, is actually the son of Fred Jackson, who he's named after. He is the longest tenured member of the University of Michigan football team up in Ann Arbor. And he's been with the program since '92. He's been through all the coaching changes from Lloyd Carr to Gary Moeller, Rich Rodriguez, and currently Brady Hoke. He's right now, he's the running back coach, but when he was the offensive coordinator in '95 and '96. He was the assistant head coach in 1997 to 2002, and he actually won assistant head coach of the year in 2001. And right now he was associate head coach before being moved to running backs coach from 2003 to 2007. And when Lloyd Carr retired, he was the only
person that stayed on the Rich Rod stack. Yeah.
So there's some history behind Fred Jackson's name.
Flint Northern running back Thomas Rawls is now
part of that.
Got a lot of reps against Alabama. Unfortunately, there wasn't much positive stuff there. And also running back from Grand Blanc in Michigan now. All right, Northern's ready to go here. I think they got 11 on the field now. Yep, they have 11 on the field. Quick pitch. We got flags. Got a new center. I saw the center over there on the sideline practicing before he came in. And I got a feeling he moved the ball.
Enough. They don't need to do it to themselves.
So 1st and 15.
33-yard line. Bring up first down for the Vikings and 15.
So we'll see if Flint Northern can do anything positive on this series.
Looks like all of our first team defense still on the field. We're still in the first quarter. So here we go. Got a carry and we got a tackle. Almost immediately by number 50.
Max McCombs.
That's Max McCombs again.
Lifted him right off his feet.
Sure did. Yeah, we're getting a lot of shuttling of defensive linemen already for the Cardinals. 3 on and 3 off.
Yeah, they're going to want to get some reps against this team, but they're not going to want to play him too hard. We're for next week's matchup against Flushing, at Flushing.
I'm surprised. I saw Flushing knocked off Midland Dow.
Oh, really?
They have Southwestern tonight. So 2nd and 15 for the Vikings. Quarterback to throw it. Now he's going to run for it, and he's going down again.
Nothing on that play.
Number 3, Lamont Fields.
Logan Richards on the sack.
Number 81, Logan Richards.
Loss of another 4 or 5. It's going to bring up 3rd and 20.
And you're going to wonder if Flint Northern can even get any positive yards before this quarter's over.
29 brings up third down at 20 for the Vikings.
Pretty big crowd here tonight to watch this dispute between Flint Northern and Davison.
Except they're all on this side of the field.
Yeah. We're seeing about
3rd and long. Got a pass play going up the sideline. A little too deep.
Yep, just over his head. And
So Northern will be forced to punt.
Intended for Vikings. Number 2, Theodore Turner Jr.
it was a good pass, just a little over his receiver's head.
We got a long ways.
Yeah,
That's 40 yards in the air.
that's a pretty good throw. Especially in high school.
So we'll see who punts.
That's Thomas Gardy back there to receive the punt.
It's going to be the punter. Is that number 2 is the punter? Turner Jr., the guy who was just on the pass, tried to make the pass reception.
Yeah, they're having each other play each other's positions. Kind of an odd
Good
snap.
punt. Gardy gets it his own 42 and is taken down right there. Nice coverage by the Vikings. So Davison takes over with 1 minute and 32 seconds left in the opening quarter, leading 27-0.
And that's really all they've needed this game. Minute 32 to score.
Yeah, but there's not any more resistance than what we're seeing right now from the Viking defenders.
We could be seeing Davison march right down the field again.
Nobody at the line of scrimmage for Flint Northern.
Davison might want to get this play off quickly.
This is Molina. Picks up 5 off left tackle.
Number 25, Herbert Gleason. Number 22, Dennis Flint on the tackle for the Vikings. Brought down Molina.
27-0 here.
Ball is marked on the Cardinal 47-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Now we have Pasco in playing quarterback.
Huh.
Pasco is in the gun.
Well, looks like we'll see some altering quarterback position
He's gonna
tonight.
throw it down the slot.
Oh, wow.
That's number 80, Joel
Number
Seidel.
4, Cardinal.
Now he pretty much zipped that one right in there.
Nice throw, nice pitching catch.
Yeah, right on the road.
Seidel of the Cardinals.
Takes it all the way down to the Flint Northern 26.
To move the game for the Cardinals. Another first down on the Vikings 26.
This is probably going to be the last play of the first quarter unless there's a score. Pasco in the pistol. Motion out. Gonna throw it again. Right down the slot. Oh, he had him wide open.
Just over.
Joe Twing was wide open there, and Pasco just slightly over.
And a one-hand snagger would have been a killer there.
Yeah, he was wide open. Same play, just on the left side this time.
Yeah, to a different receiver.
Back to the ground here. Same motion out again. Give up the middle to Molina. He's going to score again. Davison scores its 5th touchdown in the first quarter with 24 seconds remaining.
There is nothing stopping the Cardinals from getting into the end zone.
Julian Molina hit that line and was gone.
Their offense can't stop them. Their defense can't stop them. And penalties aren't stopping them either. Davison playing very disciplined tonight.
Matt Nikolai to attempt his 5th extra point in the first quarter.
And we'll hope for a better result than last kick.
See if the timing's a little better here. Yep, right through the middle.
Beautiful.
So it's Davison 34, the Flint Northern Vikings 0. Here in the first quarter, 24 seconds remaining. Our next broadcast will be exactly 2 weeks from this evening, and it'll be homecoming here at Davison.
Very exciting game. That'll be Flint Northwestern versus Davison.
Yes. Not a whole lot of time to build floats this year.
Yeah, seriously.
School started last Tuesday, and a couple weeks in, you got homecoming.
Yeah, it's weird how they're doing it this year.
You think Matt Nikolai's tired yet?
I would imagine.
He's going to get a bruise on that right instep.
This is already his what, 5th kickoff?
6th? Didn't we kick off to start the No, they kicked off to start the game. Yeah, so it's his fifth kick.
That's going to be a very busy night for him tonight.
See, we've squibbed, we've pooched, we've gone deep. Another squibber.
Now hits him in the face mask.
Picked up and stopped right there. The host of Davison tacklers. Looks like in the middle of that's number 20 for the Cards, Tyler Wright. Got 16 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Davison, or Flint Northern, excuse me, will try and get positive yards, or if they're very hopeful of just a first down even.
So far, no first downs.
Vikings return by number 25, Herbert Greason.
Quarterback keeps.
And just nowhere for him to go.
Oh,
What a shot.
Logan Richards on the bottom of all that.
And that's the last play of the quarter, it looks like.
Number 6 out there, Chad Williams. We've got a lot of defensive replacements already. Now we are at the end of the first quarter. We'll go down to our sideline reporter.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end.
Of the first quarter on the TV matchup. You're visiting Flint Northern Vikings 0 and your hometown Cardinals 34.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to remind you, please do not forget to visit our concession stand located directly underneath the main grandstands. They have all your favorite goodies there waiting for you. Hot dog, pizza, hot, and all your favorite drinks waiting for you at
Concession stand located under the grandstand, conveniently next to the restroom. Our concessions are waiting for you.
So we'll be seeing Flint Northern take the field here to start off the first offensive series of the second quarter.
Way to go, Sean. Stepped out for some air. Here we go. Northern just having trouble keeping 11 players on the field at the moment. Second in, let's still give them 10 here.
And they're just running into each other out there. They're all messed up.
I can't imagine everybody looks like they're not really in their natural positions at times too. Quarterback to throw it, going over the middle, going to be almost intercepted there.
Nearly a one-handed pickoff.
Tom Cardy, I'm sorry.
So that was interesting the way the offensive line was. It was like they're
Standing up, yeah.
That's not a good way to stop a defender.
A zone blocking thing or something, I don't know.
I don't know.
Third down and 10. Northern still looking for that initial first down of the game. We're just starting the second quarter, and Davison leads. That's right in the bottom of your corner of your screen there, 34-0. Harris Hargrove is playing quarterback for Northern.
And Davison will be looking for another 3
He's
and
going
out.
to keep it, trying to cut back to the middle of the field, and he's runs directly into number 55 of the Cardinals,
And it's been a rough night for him.
Mike Walker.
Brought down by number 55, Walker, and number 44, Ty Ramon of the Cardinals.
Fourth down, Northern forced a punt here.
And they didn't go anywhere forward or backward on that series.
No, stayed right on that 39-yard line.
Yeah.
Davison's going to call a timeout. Looks like Davison did.
And while we have time during this time, I will go to another notable Flint figure in the Flint Northern sideline. We got assistant coach Andre Weathers. Now, he played weak side corner at University of Michigan from 94 to 98, and he played alongside the Heisman winner and Michigan legend Desmond Howard. He was often referred to as Michigan's other cornerback due to, of course, Howard's success. But during the 1997 National Championship season, he made a game-winning pick 6 against Ohio State. And in the Rose Bowl game, he made a big sack against Washington State quarterback Ryan Leaf. He was later drafted 6th in the NFL draft by the New York Giants. He barely made the cut due to 2 injuries on the other 2 cornerbacks he was fighting against. And in his first game at the season opener, had a big pickoff that went for a touchdown. The season didn't last very long. 9 games later, in a game against the Indianapolis Colts, he got a bad knee injury, and the rest of his career only lasted about 2 years.
Oh, not good. Snapped over the head, and he tried to throw it. It's down right. Yeah, it's an illegal forward pass there.
Huge loss for the.
Davison's going to take over, and they're going to have the ball on the 1-yard line. It's going to be a walk-off half of the distance down to the 1.5 after the illegal forward pass.
And Flint Northern cannot just get any breaks tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. So Davison can take the ball over right there. And we're going to get to that magical point on the scoreboard already. One minute into the second quarter.
Not even yet.
We got a whole new crew on offense. Pasco's the quarterback. See what we got for running backs here.
And they'll see if they can convert this tough 1-and-1.
Trevor Thomas is now the tailback. Pasco gives it to Thomas. He breaks back out the other side. Oh, and slipped. He was going to go in, and he slipped.
Great power to break out of there, but just gets jumbled over his own feet and falls down.
Where are they marking the ball? Not sure why the ball's marked all the way back there, but back to the 5. Second and goal.
On the 5-yard line, brings up second down for Cardinals.
Should be seeing a similar play here.
Thomas again. This time he gets down to the 2. 3, I guess, 3-yard line. It'll be third and goal from there.
And suddenly, Flint Northern's goal line defense is picking up.
And we've got quite a few different bodies in there, too, for the Cardinals.
Yeah, they're getting adjusted to the playing.
Late substitution in the game for the Cards here. Cameron Edmonds.
So 3rd and 3 from the 3.
That's Thomas. He's in the end zone for another Davison touchdown.
Redeemed himself.
Trevor Thomas picks up his first Cardinal touchdown on the varsity.
And Davison, already just in the second quarter, has scored more points in 2 quarters than Flint Northern has all season.
Wow. It's 40-0 9 minutes and 39 seconds left in the opening half.
Second team offense did pretty good there.
Sure did. Nice short field to work with.
Yeah.
Matt Nikolai to attempt the extra point, his 6th. That one is good.
41-0.
So if things stay the same, we will have a running clock for the entire second half of the football game. Coach Jackson over there trying to get interpretation from the referees. Oh, it is running clock. In the first half?
So this game could be over sooner than we actually thought. Clock will start up and
It's not right. It's not the rule. This must be a mercy thing. It is second half. It is. It has to be second half. I think Cal's just trying to. Cal Terhar is our referee tonight. Former great at Bentley, football coach and wrestling coach there forever. Back in my day. That was a long time ago, by the way, Sean.
never thought I'd hear you say back in my day.
Deep kick here, this time by Nikolai down to the 15.
And he's got to be tired.
Oh, he's got no place to go.
Oof.
Oh, breaks one tackle and is down at the 20. Logan Page lined him up but couldn't quite wrap him up, but a bunch of his friends came in and cleaned up the rest of it. So we're going to have a running clock for the remainder of the game unless Flint Northern can find a score.
With the way Davison's defense playing right now, that seems highly unlikely.
So halftime will take longer than the rest of the game will.
All will be marked on the Vikings 20-yard line. They will start first down Vikings.
Gonna have to get to 50-50 early tonight. Northern.
Northern will take it from the 20-yard line. Sets man in motion and fumbles it, and that's just, that play was over before it even started. Yeah, you're right. Right.
32, Iowa Cardinals brought down to the backfield. Taken by Cardinal number 6, Chad Williams. Carrying number 32, Alex Hargrove brought down. Makes up third down and 20 for the Vikings. Pass is intercepted by Cardinal number 10, Thomas Gardy. All will be marked on the Vikings 21, Takes his first down for the Cardinals. Number 34, Trevor Thomas, ball carrier. That's number 32, Artis Hartwell of the Vikings. He's got second down and 9 for the Cardinals. Thomas, the ball carrier for the Cardinals. Tackled by number 2, Theodore Turner Jr. for the Vikings. Ball is marked on the Viking 9-yard line. Thomas, number 34 for the Cardinals again on the carry. Jackson, number 20 for the Vikings on the tackle. Ball is marked on the Viking 2-yard line.
There we go. Fourth down.
Touchdown, Cardinals! Number 5, Henry Kirk.
Coaching staffs have agreed to a running clock here in the first half, so we just looked at the radar. It looks like weather is coming quickly, so this could work out just right. I may get back to my car before I get wet. What do you think?
Yeah, get the heat on in there and just go home.
Heat! It's still nice out. You got a sweater on. What's wrong with you?
Hey, that rain's gonna make it cool.
Okay, all right. Nikolai to attempt his, believe it or not, his 7th extra point of the first half, and that one's right in the middle.
48 nothing.
It's good by number 3, Matthew Nikolai.
So the clock doesn't even stop on the scores. So
Alex Brady.
we're going to be at halftime in 2 minutes and 43 seconds.
Alex Brady and
And you can figure Flint Northern just kind of wants to get out of here with some kind of pride, maybe score a point or score some points before the game's over.
I mean, it's the only humane thing to do.
Yeah.
They gain nothing by getting thumped, and we gain nothing by
Blowing them out.
It is good though. You're going to get some kids who don't get a lot of playing time. They're going to get a chance to see the field for a while. That's a good thing. Good for morale.
Trevor Thomas got his first touchdown in varsity this game. Yeah. So,
Senior.
Great little thing to see. Something you remember for the rest of your life.
48-0. We've got 2 minutes left in the first half as the clock rolls itself out.
Things progress the way they are so far, we can see everyone on the Davison sideline get in.
Probably except for the one down there that doesn't have any pads on.
Yeah, he might be the exception.
Oh, he's going to make the corner here. Got some room. Nikolai out there gets him out of bounds, and there's a late hit.
Most positive play of the entire game for Flint Northern.
No flag. Boy, it's not a smart play. All right, so Flint Northern has made. Oh, they're just short of midfield.
And we'll see if they can cross before the game or the half's over.
1 minute exactly left here in the first half. Oh, we got a whole different set of defense out here.
is still physically bigger than that Flint Northern offensive line. Well, I mean, there's never a good week for a player to be injured, but for Maverick Prine, I mean, it's been a relaxing day anyway.
Yeah. So somebody else is hurt down there. Jacob Davis is hurt for the Cardinals too. Oh, that goes backwards. So that'll be it for the first half, unless they hurry. There's only 20 seconds left. I think they'll be satisfied to go in at half. And that's going to be it. There's 10 seconds counting down. So we're going to go into halftime. And it will be Davison 48, Flint Northern 0. And I think we're going to get a sideline. Looks like we're maybe going to get a sideline report as we head into halftime. So we'll be back with you here in about 15 minutes for a very quick second half. It should take exactly 24 minutes.
Show. Thanks, guys. The MHS AA rule states that if a team is up by more than 35 points in the second half, there will be a running clock. Running clock means that the clock doesn't stop even for touchdowns or interceptions. We could be seeing a shortened second half unless the Flint Northern can pull off a miraculous comeback. We're sending it to the sideline show. Thanks, we'll be back.
Once again, tonight's participants are Kristen Moore and Alex Brady. Let's have a nice round of applause for Kristen. Nice try, Kristen, with the help of Mr. Ames. And next we have Alex. The kick is awfully close, but no good. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause for tonight's participants of the Elder Credit Union Kick for Education, participants Kristen Moore and Alice Brady. Now, if you could have your attention to the center of the field, tonight we have Davison's Pom-Pom Squad. is broken. your 50-50 tickets out. We will be drawing the 50-50, rather announcing the 50-50 here at the beginning of the third quarter. So get your 50-50 tickets ready. We will be announcing here in just a few seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, get your 50-50 tickets out. We're ready to announce the winner. The winning 50-50 ticket for $400 is 844-2127. And winning ticket number again for $400, 844-2127. If you have tonight's 50-50 winning ticket, please come up to the press box for your cash of $400 for tonight's 50-50.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your tickets. We will announce the winner, hopefully, very shortly. Let's hold on to your tickets.
All right, we're ready for the second half of play. 10 minutes up on the board, and it'll be a running clock. So hopefully we beat the storm. It looks like the weather is coming in pretty darn quickly. No fun being up on the top of that roof up there with those cameras. Nice kickoff. All the way. It's going to be a touchback. Nice kick by Matt Nikolai.
So Kim, did you win anything on those raffle tickets?
Nope.
Hey, you'll get it one day.
I think I've outfitted at least 2 athletic teams in my years buying 50-50s. There is no one.
Spending more on the tickets than you would win on the prize.
True. All right, Flint Northern is ready to go. The last guy just slipped off the sideline to get in formation. It's a quick pitch. Looking for some positive yardage, and he's stopped right at the line of scrimmage again.
That's been the story of the night.
Number 32, ball carrier for the Vikings, Carlos Harbaugh. Will be a loss of 1.
Good chunk of the second team defense out there. It looks like you still have some of the starting defensive backs on the field.
Yeah, they just want to make sure that Flint Northern doesn't break off for any big passes, because we've seen the quarterback has an arm. He just needs to find his receivers and see what he can do.
For the 50-50, all proceeds went to the Davison Golf Program. Davison Golf Program, thank you for your contribution.
2nd and 11. And another, this one actually positive yardage, but picks up maybe 3.
Best offensive play of the night.
Trevor Thomas, number 34, on the bottom of the tackling pile. So it's going to be 3rd down and 7 for the Vikings.
Big night for him.
Got any more material in your book there?
Not right now.
You better get into it because the game's going to be over pretty quick. Once again, we'll be on 2 weeks from tonight. It'll be homecoming versus the Northwestern Wildcats. Davison player scurrying off and does make it to the sideline.
That'll be an exciting game.
Homecoming's always fun.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully have a good day for walking that parade.
Yeah.
Pass, and it's caught. There's a first down for Flint Northern.
Oh, wow. And that, wow, first down of the night for the
tackle by Logan Page. And the initial first down of the game for Flint Northern.
2 of the defensive backs ran right into each other. That opened up the passing for Flint Northern.
Number 3, Lamont Field.
See if they get something going now.
Second by number 2, Logan Page of the Cardinals.
Give up the middle. Another positive yardage play. Tackled by number 14 of the Cards.
32 again.
Taylor Orr.
Taylor.
Second by number 51.
He had that pick six earlier in the game.
Cardinals. And number 14, Taylor Orr.
2nd and 4. 2 positive plays in a row for the Vikings. Actually, 3 positive plays in a row.
Picking up a hot streak.
Big fullback in there now.
Oh yeah, biggest player on their team, it looks like.
Give us to the tailback. He's got, he's both
Oh, wow.
the tackle. He's got some first down yardage here. Oh, that didn't look good.
Oh man.
Number 32 on the field for the Vikings. Brought down again by number 2, Logan Page of the Cardinals.
Yeah, he's going out of the game. That was very awkward. Got his leg pinned under himself on the tackle. He's still running. That's a good thing.
That looked very painful up here.
Man, it looked like an ACL. Looks like he's. Wow.
Yeah, they're going to get the trainer on him really quickly. Just sit him down on the bench. And,
So we have another tailback. 1st and 10 for the Vikings, right at midfield, looking to get into Davison territory. Pitch. He's going to be chased down and lose 7. 51 for the Cardinals. Clinton Rucker chased him down from behind, along with Molina and Logan Richards, looks like.
So we are still seeing quite a few of the starters from the defense, along, like you said, mixed in with some of the second stringers.
Short announcement. Both coaching staff and the referees have agreed on a 10-minute quarter running clock for the 3rd quarter and 4th quarter for tonight's event. We will have a 10-minute running clock for the 3rd
2nd and
4th
15 for the
quarter
Vikings.
event.
Ooh. On the shoe tops there is number 34 of the Cardinals.
Trevor Thomas
Again, who had his touchdown earlier in the game on the offensive side of the ball. 3rd and 11 for the Vikings. Let's see if they can complete another pass.
Brought down number 20 Jackson of the Vikings. Brings up 3rd down and 11 for the Vikings. Always marking the Vikings 49.
Well, so far to our advantage, the weather's been complying.
I just heard them say it's starting to rain. Yeah, we're seeing people scurry a little bit down below us.
Yeah, you can see some drops. From,
Completed pass, and he's stuffed right there by Molina
Pass complete.
and Page. 4th down and 7 for the Vikings. I'm sure they'll probably go here.
So just when they get something positive going, it shuts down.
Got a couple of first downs. You might as well try it again here.
Yeah.
4 minutes exactly left in the 3rd quarter.
With that 10-minute clock they're running now.
10 minutes instead of the normal 12-minute quarters.
Yep, it's starting to sprinkle here at Cardinal Stadium.
Oh, fumble, and that's going to turn the ball over to Davison on downs. So Davison takes over on the Flint Northern 49. 1st and 10. See who comes out at quarterback now.
Seems I've spoke too soon, Kim. It's starting to rain pretty progressively.
Who's the 3rd string quarterback?
Tanner Barrett.
Who we got going on? We still have, looks like he's wanting to make a change, but he's not. He's going to leave Brandon Pasco out there. Looked like Coach Emmendorfer was looking around like he was looking for the next quarterback, and there wasn't anybody to look to. Oh, we got too many players on the field. One off, one on. Pasco gives the ball to Molina, who picks up a real quick 7. He's quick in the hole, isn't he?
He sure is. He just breaks through that
First
seam.
step or two, he just has a little explosion.
Yeah, real long progression and just pushes through the line and breaks a seam.
That play was run with 10 offensive players on for Davison.
Really?
Little confusion on our side too. We got so many replacements in the game. The tailback for the Cardinals right now is Chad Williams, number 6. Molina again, this time for a first down and some more.
Molina
Running
was
hard.
dragging his quarterback on that one. Pasco still was putting it into
Pasco wanted to pull it out, and he says, "You're not going to take it from me. I want the ball." So he has a first down to the northern 33.
He had a pretty good game, including the pickup on the kickoff team from that squibber.
That's right. All right, now we've got a fullback in there, number 44 for the Cards. Oh, we do have lightning. That's not good. I think if we get lightning, then this game's going to be over.
Yeah, they're not going to keep it up if it's becoming a danger. I mean, this game's been pretty much over since the second touchdown.
Yeah, the lightning rules, I think we have to, every time there's a lightning scene, I think they have to delay the game 20 minutes or something. So if we get one, I'm sure this game will just be canceled.
Yeah, this half's only going to take 20 minutes at that.
1 minute left in the third quarter. Davison ball carrier is number 44, Tyler Ramoy. Tyler Ramoy. I don't have my glasses on. Gotta help me out, Sean.
Yeah, that's all.
Ramoy, yes. First and 10, Cardinals. Last play of this quarter.
Pasco runs back there into the huddle.
This is Ramoy again.
Still pushing.
Picks up 4. Down to the, let's give him the 18. That's going to do it for the third quarter.
Number 44, Tyler Ramoy, on the carry for the Cardinals.
And I don't know if we have a sideline reporter now or not.
So we'll take it down to our sideline reporter, Lindsey Gerber, for the end of the third quarter report.
Thanks, guys. As you can see, the rain is starting to fall and the umbrellas are starting to come out. Quarters have been shortened from 12 to 10 minutes with a running clock still in effect. The storm is on its way, so we'll be seeing a quick ending to the game to ensure safety for everyone here. Thanks, guys. Back to you.
I can't tell.
Once again, a quick announcement for the Davison Varsity Dance Team Car Wash will be this Sunday, September 9th, located at the Four Corners in Davison at the Oxford Bank.
All right, so we're ready to start the last quarter play, and actually the clock has already begun. Get this thing in before the rain really comes.
Yeah, we're in the home stretch now.
We have a little lightning to the south and west of the stadium, or south and east of the stadium, sorry. Davison with the ball, 2nd and 6 from the northern 19.
Davison will start with a 10-minute running clock in the fourth quarter, 2nd and 6.
Oh, we had movement, no flag. No, we are going to get a flag. False start on the Davison left tackle.
That's only their second penalty of the night.
I think you're right. We've had 2 false starts, right?
Yeah. So they minimalize turnovers and penalties. So that's really all you got to do. And look at how they've done so far. 48-0, and that's probably going to be in unless we can see a quick score here.
So what do you think? Does the timekeeper get a compensation adjustment on a night where he doesn't even have to turn the clock on and off?
I think they'll
We
just
got a new quarterback too. Didn't notice that.
That is
Logan Page is playing quarterback, and that running back was number 6, Chad Williams.
Number 6, Chad Williams on the carry
trying out
for
some
the
different
Cardinals.
things here.
Fights his way down the Vikings 20-yard line. Brings up 3rd down
3rd and 8 from the 20.
for the Cardinals.
I think a shutout is exactly
Ooh.
what Davison needed to come
Sounds
back
off.
after that bad week last week. Or not exactly a bad week, just a tough loss to swallow.
Chad Williams picks up 3 on that carry. It's 4th down for the Cardinals.
I think we're going to see maybe a field goal unit.
Nah, I think they'll just go because they'll just keep the clock running.
Oh, yeah.
Not that they're trying to run up any score here. It's just a matter of just keeping the clock moving.
Hey, even on the field goal, clock would have been running anyway.
That's true, too. Oh, we've got a timeout.
Which side?
Oh, we got lightning. We got a lightning delay. And I think that's probably should just be a called game, but we'll see what the referees say here.
It looks like they're lining up.
Yeah, they are. That's it. The game is over. It's with 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And the game is going to be called right here. So Davison wins
A short game.
in week 3, 48-0.
A good shutout for the boys. Good win against the Flint Northern Vikings, and they're just going to head in early.
Next week, the Cardinals will be at Flushing at the Central Elementary Field in Flushing, Michigan to play the Raiders. Should be a good game. Hope you can make it over there, and if not, we'll see you 2 weeks from tonight. It'll be homecoming, Sean.
Yeah, that'll be a real exciting night. See a full stadium and a parade before the game.
And it looks like we're done. It doesn't look like we're going to get any kind of a sideline report since we've got the rain.
At Flushing. Next Friday night, our varsity boys will be playing the Flushing Raiders at their field. That's next Friday night.
I'm Sean Bednard, and thank you for coming out tonight.
We'll see you in 2 weeks.